Thank you. Hi, it's Sarah McGeachy here from Sarah McGeachy Mediums page. I want to thank Richard for allowing me onto SPTV tonight. I'm also thinking if anyone wants to come on, you're more than welcome to come on and join me as well. So I believe that I'll see the comments here and see the viewers. So, okay. Okie doke. Okay. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Hi, Terry Louise. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Rose. May you have a reading, of course, of course. Okay. Let me have a... Oh, okay, fair enough. Yep. Apologies. Right. Hello, Paul. Hi, Arlene. I'll give you a reading in a minute, Rose, okay? Hi, Arlene. I'm just doing a few hellos and whatnot. Hi, Sarah. Lovely name. Um, okay, Nikki, and whereabouts are you coming from tonight? Are you the UK or are you abroad? Or hi, Richard and Sarah, my dear SPT family. That's hi, Krish. Hiya. From South Africa. Yep, yep. Trish is one of my followers. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, Trish is lovely. And Marion. Hi, Marion. Oh, you're from Spain. Lovely, lovely. Hi, Neil. How are you? I don't have to ask where Neil comes from because he's the south of England. Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Oh, just another one from South Africa. I believe you're getting really hot weather over there at the moment. Yes, lovely name, Sarah. Yep. Hi, Daisy. Oh, you're just down the road from me, Arlene. Well, what, it's 50, 60 miles maybe. Hi, Serena. Hi, Stace. Hi, Angela. Oh, Canada. I've got relatives in Canada from Nova Scotia. Yeah. Okie dokie, thank you. Okay, Rose, let me see. Okay, I have um I have a lady coming in, and she's coming in right at the middle of me, which tells me she's either, I want to say an auntie, okay, an auntie or an auntie figure. And I want to say this lady passed in her 70s, and I also want to say that she was, she's telling me, she's laughing and telling me she was quite a hard nut to crack. She was the type of lady who was, let me see. You were either on a good side or you wasn't on a good side. And if you wasn't on a good side, look out. And she's laughing about this. She thinks it's hilarious. Um, she's actually saying that I I don't want to say life made her that way because she had like two sides to her. She had a really soft side, but she's talking about this hard like hard side that she showed everyone, if that makes sense. Are you understanding any of this, Rose? Um, as I say, she was just she put on like a mask, if that makes sense, and she didn't take that mask off for a lot of people. But I believe that you were one of the ones that she took the mask off for, if you can understand that at all, Rose. Um, okay, she's also talking about she's talking about walking now, and I'm talking about walking for just going out walking in the hills and just out for like this was her peace and serenity, if that makes sense. She'd just walk and she'd walk for miles. And she's also showing me a dog by her side. So she obviously had a dog at her side that she'd take for a walk. And this dog was, I want to say the size of a Labrador, that sort of size. So it was quite a size of a dog. Okay. Um, okay. She's also given me she's I want to say that this lady, I think I want to say that she read tea leaves. She's showing me a teacup for some reason, and it's got like tea leaves in the teacup. So I'm assuming she either liked a cup of tea, which we all do, or she actually read tea leaves. So or she's acknowledging the fact that maybe you read tea leaves, but she's definitely, as I say, given me a teacup, and she's turned it upside down, and she's turned the cup. I'm not into tea leaf reading at all, but this is what she's given me. Are you understanding this at all, Rose? Um, okay, okay. So internet issues. Okay. I'm sorry, my internet's lagging, but we'll have a listen back. Okay, okay. Um, well, without you saying yes and no, I'm not 100% sure what to do, to be perfectly honest. This lady, she's, as I say, she is here, and she's just basically saying that she's talking about she's going back to the mask. She's talking about a mask that she wears, and she's saying that you can be the same as that. What people see and what people get maybe are sometimes two different things, if that makes sense. What she's saying is you need to take your mask off more often to let people see the real you. It's like you speak to people and people see you, but that's not the real you, if that makes sense. And it's like you really need to start showing the real you, because the you from sort of inside is it's I just want to say what she wants to say. As I say, that she just wants you to take this mask off. That's all she keeps going on about, is take your mask off and let people see the real you. And I hope that makes sense to you. And I'm going to move on, Rose, for the simple reason, as I say, I'm not actually speaking to you. So yes, that is true. Oh, hold on though. You're still there. Okay. Right. So that is true. Okay. Well, as I said, okay. That's what she wants you to do, is just take your mask off and let people see the real you, Rose. And it doesn't pay you basically to hide behind that mask, you know. So that's what she wants to tell you. Because in a lot of ways you're like her. So I'll leave. I do have a mask on. Yeah, yeah. And that's what she's telling me. She's saying take that mask off and let people see the real you, and it will surprise them. You know that you've got a kind, loving, big heart under there. You know, she said she knows that you've been hurt, and that's the reason you wear this mask. She's saying, but take it off. Just take it off and let people in for a change. She says, because sometimes, you know, you put a wall up. She says, and she doesn't want to see you doing that, because you're just suffering yourself, basically. So I'll leave our love with you, Rose, and thank you so, so much for working with me. Okie doke. Right. If we can have a look at the names again. Thank you very much. Hi, Brenda. Jacqueline. Can I go back to Jacqueline Mercer, please? Hi, Trish. Hi, Jacqueline. Okay, right. I have who I want to say is a mother or a mother figure. Now, I don't usually like saying mother figures, but I have a feeling this might be a stepmother or a foster mother. So as I say, that's still a mother, basically, in my eyes. But as I say, I don't usually like saying figure, but that's what I'm getting with this one. Okay. I have this lady, as I say, she stepped forward, and I want to say that she wasn't very old when she passed. I want to say maybe 60s-ish. And she's telling me that her passing was very quick. It's like she's smacking her hands together and saying, here 1 minute, gone the next, if you can understand that. Um, so I don't believe it was an illness that took her. I I want to say some sort of accident, if you can understand what I'm speaking about, Jacqueline. Um, and as I say, because it was like she was fit and healthy 1 minute and gone the next. Okay. This lady, she was very big family wise. Her family meant everything to her. And she either had a big family or she came from a big family, because I'm hearing the word big family. Okay. Um, and as I say, her family were her world. She'd do anything for her kids, for her family. Um, okay. She's telling me about just before just before she passed, or not long before she passed, there was a falling out. And this is what she's through for, to basically put an olive branch out is what she's trying to do. She realizes that the argument, and it was quite an argument, was mainly her fault. Your aunt, okay, okay. As I say, it was the argument was mainly. She's saying it was mainly her fault, but she's also saying there was crossed wires. There was crossed wires in the fact that she was saying one thing, someone else was saying something else, and everyone was picking it up wrong, and other people was getting involved, if that makes sense. And all she wants to do is basically she wants to, as I say, hold out the olive branch, you know, thingy bob the white feather sort of thing, and just say, look, I'm sorry, life's too short for this, and there's still from that argument, there's still people not talking to each other properly. And this is what she wants to get across to you, that life's too short for parting of the waves and people arguing. And she said the way she was taken, it just proves that life's too short. She didn't have a chance to apologize. She didn't have a chance to do anything, if that makes sense. And she doesn't want the same and there's obviously something going on. At the moment, as I say, I want to say, as I say, it's a direct result from that argument that there's something going on, and she doesn't want that. She wants you to all to sort of love each other, if that makes sense. I know that's easier said than done at times, but she just wants you to go to be the way you were before she passed. Everyone was so close, and now there's a divide, and she doesn't want that. She doesn't want to be the one that's caused that divide, if that makes sense. So if you can understand that at all, Jacqueline, as I say, that's basically her message to you, is she wants you all to get back together, and she's her words is love one another. But even if you can't bring yourself to do that, I mean, just be friends with each other. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you so much, Jacqueline, for working with me. As I say, I'm just getting a little bit of, like, I want to say desperation from her, if that makes sense. She just really wants you to all make up, because she feels that there is a feud. And as I say, the feud is going back to the days when she was alive, and she doesn't want it. So I'll leave our love with you, Jacqueline, and thank you so, so much for working with me. Okie doke. Okie doke. Right, let's have a look at the other names. Okie doke. That's fine. That's fine. Just put whatever we want in. Doesn't matter. Anyone yet. Okie doke. Okie doke. I'm just waiting for someone to come in from the waiting room. Just two ticks. Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen me before. I think a lot of you have seen me before. You know that I'm Sarah McGeachy. I've got a Medium page, and I'm on TikTok. I'm on, what else am I on? Instagram. I'm on Facebook, obviously, and YouTube, and it's all just at Sarah McGeachy Medium. I've got the same name across the lot, all the socials. So if you'd like to follow me or whatever, I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okie doke. She's just connecting to audio, so I'll just be two ticks. Hiya. You want to unmute yourself, Mariana? Hi, I'm good, thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from Montreal, Quebec.
Okay, okay. A good distance away from me in Moray, Scotland. Right. Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Okay, right. I have a gentleman coming through, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say this gentleman wasn't that old when he passed. I want to say early 70s, early-ish 70s, if that makes sense to you. So he wasn't that much. He wasn't like an old man, although he's saying he had old-fashioned values. Um, he was the type of man who he respected women. He'd open doors for women, and he was just that type who would walk on the outside of the pavement, when he was walking, because he had that respect. He just had old-fashioned values. Are you understanding this gentleman at all?
My father passed away a couple of years ago, but he was late 70s.
He was late 70s. Okay. Can I ask, did he look young for his age? Did he have a younger face? As I
Younger,
say,
yes, he did. Yes, yes.
okay, okay. And I want to say that this man had, I want to say grey hair. but he had like a dark way through it. It wasn't like white or anything. It had quite a lot of the pepper. It's like salt and pepper, but had a lot of pepper, if
Yes,
that makes sense. Yeah,
yes,
okay. And sometimes he was quite, I mean, if he couldn't bother shaving or whatever, he would go around with a couple of days stubble because he's
yes.
making me aware of, yeah, okay. Right.
Mhm.
Did this gentleman, oh, don't ask questions. I can see him with a briefcase, okay? Now,
Okay.
now this briefcase looks like it's quite old and battered. It's like a square briefcase, okay? Now I
Mm.
want to say I don't believe it went. I don't believe he used it for work. I don't believe that. But
No.
what I do believe is that he kept papers in it, like at home,
Okay.
if that makes sense. Because this is what
Mhm.
he wants to talk about. All his papers weren't wound up.
Mhm.
He still left some. He had some unfinished business when he passed, if that makes sense. He thought he'd done all his paperwork, but there was some paperwork that wasn't done. Does that make sense?
Yes, there wasn't a well done or anything like that. Yes.
Okay, okay. Well, this is what he wants. This is what he wants to talk about. Um, he's saying that he didn't have that much to leave, but he wanted it fairly distributed, and he should have made the will basically, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Wi- Is there one person? Is there one person wanted more than everyone else?
No, no.
No.
Everybody
Okay.
got their fair share. No.
Okay. Okay. But was there one person who believed that they should have got more? That's what I'm trying to say.
Um, maybe my sister, but she never mentioned that she doesn't. We weren't greedy or anything like that. No.
Okay. Okay. It's just what he's saying is make I'm maybe picking it up completely wrong, Mariana. So, but as I say, it's like he's saying there was one person who sort of stood out from the rest. It's maybe me that's
Okay.
picked it up wrong. One. Okay, right. I'm gonna say this in another way. Was there one person that done more for him than anyone else?
My younger sister, she stayed at home with my parents, so she did a lot.
Okay, okay. Well, that's the one he's speaking about. He's I don't want to say that he said that should have had more, but she
Mm.
earned what she got given. She earned it, and she more than earned it. If that makes sense, is what he's trying to say. Um, so apologies, I picked that up wrong to start with. Um, he's also talking. Did he Was he a manual worker?
Yes, construction.
Yeah, yeah. Don't tell me anymore. It's just that I'm seeing hands it's workers' hands, where it's
Yes.
dry skin and whatnot. Okay. Um, and he's also showing me I want to say like a pickup truck, okay? But it's like a
Mhm.
instead of a big bed pickup truck, it's like a smaller pickup truck with a cab at the back.
Yes.
Um, okay, he's showing me that. He's also showing me he's showing me yellow. Now, I don't know if this pickup truck was yellow
Okay.
but he's given me yellow for a reason. Why are you giving me yellow? Don't
Oh
know.
no, his pickup truck was not yellow. No.
No. That's as I say, in the same picture he gave me the pickup truck. He didn't show me a yellow truck. He showed me just the color yellow. So
Okay.
obviously the color yellow meant something to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm asking him, but I'm not getting anywhere with the color yellow. Okay. Right. Okay, has he got a brother that's passed?
Yes, his brother passed, I would say 2 years before him.
Okay. Does the name, I'm not great with names, but I'm getting given the name Brian. Does that make any sense to you? The name Brian?
Brian, no.
No. Okay. As I say, I'm not that great with names, but I'm getting the name, so I'm giving it. As I say, it might be wrong.
Mhm.
Okay, well, it might be just associated with him. As I say, it doesn't mean to say that it's his name, but that's the name I've got given, okay?
Mhm.
Right. Was there military connections in his background?
When he was younger, yes, when he
Okay.
was for his 20s.
Okay, I was going to say the reason being he showed me brogues, so and normally with brogues it's a military connection if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, okay. He's also showing me. He's showing me. He showed me kids in a swimming pool. I don't know if he ever took you swimming. I don't know if there's a holiday that's something to do with swimming, but it's like kids in a swimming pool, but there's one that's splashing like they're not coping in the water, not drowning as such, but just not coping in the water. Does that make any sense to you at all?
Oh, no, no, I can't relate to that.
Okay, okay. Well, as I say, it looks to me like they're trying to swim and they can't, if that makes sense, and they're splashing about, but it's just they're not coping in the water. Do you know what I mean? Okay,
Correct.
so you can't make any. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
You maybe remember something later on.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. He's also okay. Right. He's showing me. I want to say like snow top mountains, okay? Like
Yeah.
mountains sort of in the distance with the snow tops. This is what he's showing me. I don't know, as I say, if this is a holiday. I don't know if this is where he lived or whatever, but there's definitely like mountains with this just the peak of the mountains got the snow on, if that makes sense. It's like in a distance. If you can understand any of that at all.
Oh, the snowy mountains? No.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay. Okay, okay. Right. Your mother, she's still alive, yes.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, yeah. And her name, do you know someone called Helena?
Yes, it's my ex's aunt.
Okay. Is she passed?
No, she's still alive.
She's still alive. Okay, well he's just mentioning the name Helena. Okay.
Okay.
Did you get on with Helena?
I did get along, yes.
Okay, okay. He's just the way he's talking to me, it's like she's either still in your life or she's going to be in your life at some point. Sort of, you're going to bump into her or something because she's talking. He's just saying about Helena was a good friend, a trustworthy friend, and also that you're going to be seeing her at some point, or she's still in your life. I'm not 100% sure. Um, his link isn't it's not his link, it's my link isn't the greatest. Um, so yeah. So anyway, I will round it up and I'll leave his love with you, Mariana. As I say, my
Mhm.
link tonight is not 100%, but thank you so much. I think I'm just nervous being on here, but
That's okay.
thank you so much for working with me. Okie doke.
Yeah. You're
Well,
welcome.
thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. I'm just going to pop and put my light on. I didn't realize it was so dark. Thank you. Okay, okay. If I can just get some more names and then we can have a look and see. Hi, Serena. Hi, Claire. Where is it you're from, Claire? Hi, Izzy. Hi, Devaki. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Audrey. Hi, Suzanne. Okay. Hi, Shian. Caught that reading. It was lovely to listen to. Oh, thank you. Hi, Jodie. Okay, right. Anyone else asking for? Yeah. Oh, they're all asking. Okay, right. Okay, okay. Julie, right. Okay. Linda Wilson. Linda Wilson. I'll if you're willing to be a recipient, I will see if I can bring anyone through for you. Okay. Okay, Linda. I want to say a youngish gentleman, okay? And what I mean by youngish, I want to say maybe 30s, late 20s, maybe early 30s, okay? This gentleman has given me, I want to say a car accident. depending where you are, an automobile accident. Okay. Um, but he's telling me that the accident took him over to the other side. Okay. And he wasn't the only one seemingly in this car when this happened. Um, okay. He's also telling me that for a hobby, he enjoyed playing the drums. He was very musical, but playing the drums was one of his things that really really enjoyed doing. Okay, and as I say, he actually could play the drums. He as I say very musical, very. Um, I actually believe the way what he's showing me is like the drums and um other boys like playing guitars and whatnot. So I don't know if it was actually a band or maybe they were, as I say, just practicing for I don't know because they all enjoyed music. But I really want to say that if they weren't a band, they could have been a band. They would have been at some point. Um, as I say, this gentleman was really really good on the drums. I want to also give a name like Michael or Mick. He's given me. Excuse me. Okay. Um, he's also telling me that he hated with a vengeance any sort of establishment, i.e., school, college, that sort of thing. I don't think he went to college and he didn't go to school an awful lot, is what he's telling me. He just didn't like the restrictions of it, if that makes sense. He was one of these people. He was just wanted to be free as a bird, if you can understand that, Linda, at all. Um, but he's telling me that it doesn't always pay to be that independent, to be that I want to say like single-minded, if that makes sense, like he was. It was like no one's going to keep me down, and which is good in a way, I suppose. But as I say, the way he looked at it, he didn't go off the. He didn't go. He didn't. He wasn't bad, if that makes sense. What he's saying, he was just. When he was young, he was just young and cheeky and wanted his own life, if that makes sense. Um, and he was making a success of it when this accident happened. If you can understand that, Linda. Um, okay, what else would you? Okay, it doesn't resonate. Okay, I wonder if there's anyone else out there that can understand this. Sometimes you just get anything go wrong, if that makes sense. So if I can throw that one out, if you can just, I'll keep going, Linda. But as I say, and still listen. But if someone else says that they can understand it, if you could bring them in, please, Richard. Thank you. Okay, right. As I say, he wasn't a troublemaker or anything else, but he just had that independent streak, and there was no one gonna. He wasn't gonna answer to anyone, even from a young age, if that makes sense. Looking back now, he's saying that with the kids nowadays all being, I don't know, he's saying labeled, if that makes sense. He probably would have been labeled had he been at school nowadays, if you can understand that. Because I'm talking, although he was like late 20s, early 30s, I'm still talking a good, I want to say 10, 15 years ago. No, not 15, maybe 10-ish years ago, if that makes sense. So by now he would have been like 40s. So, um, okay, not all of it. Okay, okay. If you could tell me what you could take, Victoria, and we'll see if we can go from there. But I am not actually not resonating, Victoria. But I'll keep going anyway. Um, yeah, what else would you like to say? He was, he didn't like sports or anything like that, but he likes like working with his hands and things, like I won't say carpentry or anything else, but he could make things, he could do things like that, if you know what I mean. When he set his mind to do something, he could do it, is what he's saying. Um, and he was just when he was younger, he's saying he wasn't reliable at all. But as he got older, as I say, he was more reliable. He was more likable in his words, if you can understand that. Um, okay, okay. He was very towards the end of his life, him and his mum was quite close. He's saying that he would have done anything for her, and he's talking about a younger sister who was a good bit younger than him, like at least 10 years younger than him, if that makes sense. And he's saying about her, she was the one that sort of made him grow up, you know, having the younger sister and having responsibilities and whatnot. So if you can understand any more of that, Victoria, yes, past 10 years ago was 28, was a bike accident. Okay, not a car, only person. His brother was Michael. Okay, no drums or band. Very independent, like HD. Does sound like him, doesn't it? Okay, okay, right. Everything's fitting apart from, as I say, the car. The car. Okay, okay, right. We'll go with that. Okay, Victoria. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. As I say, there was like a younger sister or whatever, that made him more mature, if that makes no younger sister, so probably not you. Okay, okay. As I say, there's a younger female going about, as I say, and it just made him more mature because he had that he looked after her, he looked out for her, if that makes sense. Um, Okay, and as I say, he did get on well with his mum at the end, if that makes sense. Okay, they were quite close. Okay. Um, right, does he that didn't just go on, right, okay. Um, he's showing me tinkering with engines. I don't know if it's motorbike engines, I don't know if it's car engines or anything else, but he's showing me like tinkering with engines, oily hands and just tinkering, putting bits back together and whatnot. So Um, excuse me, that's definitely what he enjoyed doing, and he's also shown me there was a younger female in connection to the family, very close to his mum. Okay, I think I actually do think I am with you, Victoria. Okay, right. As I say, he's tinkering with engines and everything else. Um, He's also telling me that he did like music, as I say. I don't know, yes, tinkering with bikes, cars, etc. Yep, yep, it is him. And as I say, the music that he liked seemed to be like rock, like not even rock, like metally sort of music. If you really just loud banging, bang, 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 and I don't know what they are, but the music, is it heavy metal, Ozzy Osbourne, that sort of music that he's I don't know why he's giving me that because I don't know any of them, but Ozzy Osbourne's name come up, so it's not my type of music at all. Right. Well, basically he's just saying that basically life's not fair at times, you know. But if I'm with you, you'll understand that there's something going on in your life at the moment that that you when he said life's not fair, you're thinking about something at the moment, there's something going on, and you believe that it shouldn't be happening, and that's what you're going around saying at the moment, life's not fair. It's like he's repeating what you're saying. And he's basically come through to tell you that it will get better. There is, as I say, it's something, I want to say something to do with your job or your partner's job or something coming to an end. There's something coming to an end. And what he's saying basically is, um, when one door closes, another door opens. And that's the way he wants you to look at it, if you can understand that. So whenever this door closes and the next door opens, it's going to be bigger and better for you or your partner. And that's what he's saying. So I'll leave his love with you, Victoria, and thank you so much for stepping in there and taking him. Okie doke, thank you. Yes, going on problem with work. Perfect. Thank you so much for saying that. But saying don't worry about it. As I say, one door closes, another door opens, and what's through this door is bigger and brighter for you, is what he's saying. So he's saying don't worry about it. He's saying because stress isn't good for anyone. So okay, I'll leave his love with you, Victoria. Thank you. Thank you. eventually. Okay, okay, right. Yeah, number three. Like I'm just speaking to Richard, if you're wondering. That's Cheyenne, okay? Hi, Cheyenne. Hello. Don't look like it, does it? Okie doke. Hi, hi, Lisa. Do you want to That's it. That's it. That's thank you. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I take it that's an American accent, is it?
Yes.
Okie doke. Right. While we're laughing, I have a lady coming in, and this lady liked to laugh and a joke as well. She's yeah, I want to say that she was quite elderly when she passed, actually. I want to say like early 80s, and I want to say that the last few years of her life she went quite frail, if if you can understand that. And she relied on people more and more and more, but she actually hated relying on people. She got really frustrated with herself, the fact that her mind was perfect, but her body failed her, if you can understand that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and as I say, because when her body was failing her, as I say, it was sheer and utter frustration. She actually didn't like relying on anyone, and she would just get really, really annoyed with herself. It was like, come on, we can do this. Come on, I can do this, and she just used to get frustrated, if that makes sense. Um, I also see. I can't work out, to be perfectly honest, if it's because she's just showing me like a quick flash, and it's like the side of it. So I don't know if it's a walking cane or like a when you break your leg, you've got your crutch over your arms. So I'm not quite sure if it was a crutch or a walking stick that she's showing me. Um, can you if you can unmute
Doesn't
yourself?
resonate.
Pardon?
It doesn't resonate.
It doesn't resonate with the stick. Okay, right, that's
No.
fine. That's fine. Okay, was this lady right? This lady's showing me white sheets, and normally white sheets is either a hospital or a care home. That they were in at some point. So as I say, she's showing me the bed with the white sheets. Okay. She's also showing me that she's showing me her hands, and all she wore was one wedding ring. She wasn't one for jewelry or anything. As I say, it was just one wedding ring, and she's also showing me that she liked her nails like nice, but it was a very, very light pink and that sort of color. There was no harsh like dark colors or anything. As I say, she liked her nails being done, and she looked after her skin as she got older as well, with creams and that every day. You've muted yourself again, Lisa.
Um, so I'm trying to decide. So two older ladies actually passed away, and it sounds like it's either my mom's mom or my dad's mom. But for
Okay.
some reason, because of the elderly and what you're saying more of needing help and stuff, it sounds like it's my mother's mom. Her name is Betty,
Okay,
and her
don't tell
nails
me what.
were
Okay,
all.
go on. It's okay. Tell me what I've told you, like her nails, but don't tell me her name or anything. But it's too late now. You've done it.
I'm sorry. Well, I won't tell you the other one's name, and I'm thinking it's her just because I know if the other one came in, what she'd go towards. My name on this app is actually Divine Empathic Tarot, and my grandma's come to me a couple times. I was hoping my brother would come in.
Okay. Okay.
Um, but it was pretty hard when, yeah, it was pretty hard when my mom's mom passed away. There was a lot of distance. A lot went on between our families. So
Okay.
I'm actually
Okay.
kind of surprised she's coming in, but she may be coming in for my mom.
Okay, okay. Well, as I say, she's got. I like it's light pink nail varnish, and as I say, she just liked her creams on her face and whatnot. She also occasionally liked to, in fact, not occasionally, quite regularly, she liked to get her hair done and whatnot. She just liked being pampered with, if you know what I mean. The way she looked at it, she didn't have much to look forward to, so she enjoyed getting these little bits and bobs done for herself, if you know what I mean. She was also. She also tells me that she had a really sweet tooth, and she always had like sweets next to her. It was like she always had a sweet in her mouth, or mints, or quite soft sweets, if you know what I mean. Okay, and she also right, she's given me, I want to say, like an old style building that to me looks like an old style college or a school or something, or I think it's actually more of a, so you have different over there, don't you? It's like a school for, I want to say, like 17, 18-year-olds. That's sort of like a college.
Yeah, that's my mom's mom
Okay,
for sure.
okay,
She
right.
lived
Well,
right down the street, so that resonates. Yeah,
okay,
we
well,
all went to the same college. I even went to the
okay,
college or to the
okay,
high
right.
school. I'm sorry, we all went to the same high
No,
school. It looks
that's
like
fine.
that.
Okay, thank you. That's what she's showing me. Okay, right. And she's also showing me that she had a large kitchen, and she's showing me like a wooden table, okay, and this wooden table, and there's always food on this wooden table, but the whole family would come into the kitchen and would meet in the kitchen, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like her house was an open house for everyone, you know. And she's talking about, since she's passed, there's no like matriarch of the family anymore, and like everyone's gone their separate ways, if that makes sense. There's no, whereas when she was on the go, there was people used to come, as I say, to the house to see her, and everyone used to meet up there, like on, I don't know, Thanksgiving and birthdays and different things like that. But she's saying that doesn't happen so much anymore. Um,
Now it sounds like my dad's mom, actually.
yeah.
The
No,
cane doesn't resonate. The cane would resonate more with my mom's mom in any aspect. If it did, she may have needed one near the end, and I'm just not sure on it.
okay. Well, as I say, this lady's talking about like a big wooden table, and what she's talking about basically is you getting, not necessarily a wooden table, but she's talking about you getting like food on your table and inviting the family, inviting everyone around, so that everyone sort of, just gets back to the way it was, if that makes sense.
Mom. Yes. Come on. That would be my dad's mom. Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
And
This way.
this
This way. I can't right now.
does the name William or Bill resonate with you at all, Lisa? Bill or Billy?
That would be my sister's brother-in-law.
Okay.
I just lost my.
And also that I want to say something. Sounds to me like it could be a female or a male's name. It's like Peter or Peta or it's like, I think it's the male version, Peter, but the way I'm seeing it is spelt like Peta for some reason. But as I say, that's why I said it could be a female's name as well.
I do have a cousin, Peter. That would be her nephew, if it is my dad's mom.
Okay. Is he the oldest?
My grandma, she would be in the middle.
No, but this Peter, is he the oldest, like, grandchild?
No.
No, okay, right. There was a reason that she brought it through, and I wasn't sure what it
That
was.
would be a nephew to my grandma.
Okay,
She would be great aunt to him.
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, he's also given me. She's given horses. I'm getting horses. Why am I getting horses? And it's not just one or two horses. There's a load of horses in fields. I don't know if you're seeing that from someone's house. I don't know if they worked with horses, or, as I say, if you worked with horses, but I'm seeing a lot of horses in a field, and it's not just, as I say, one or two. There's a lot. Does that resonate with you at all, Lisa?
So there may be a reason why she's bringing it up. It's something I want, and I used to live on a farm with my daughter's father. At 40 acres, we were supposed to get horses, but we've never had horses.
Okay. I think she's bringing up like a dream of yours then. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
As I say, there's a hell of a lot of horses, right? Okay, she's also bringing like a big massive trailer, like a real big trailer. It's like I'm seeing a trailer, and it's like beside a house that's being built. Does that make sense to you? It's like living in a
No.
it's like living in a trailer, and as I say, but the house is being built. The house is like knocked down and being built, if that makes sense. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I mean, I always wanted to build my own house, but that's not something happening now.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, as I say, it's like she's bringing through dreams of yours, basically. So between the house and the horses, you don't know what life's going to give you. So as I say, I'm not saying it's going to give you that, but as I say, she's bringing that through for a reason. Okay. And did the name Susan mean anything to you, Lisa?
Susan. No.
No. Okay. Right. As I say, that's another name that dropped in. I'm not 100% with names. So, right. Well, I will. I'll leave our love with you, Lisa, and thank you so much for taking her. As I say, she's just come through. I think just to let you know that she's there and she's fine and she's well, if that makes sense. So I'll leave our love with you, Lisa, and thank you so much. Okie doke.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
No, you're welcome. Thank you. Right. Okie doke. Okay, that's us going for a commercial break. So we'll see you in a minute. Thank you.
Help Spiritual Psychics TV grow our TikTok channel. Connect with us at SPTV UK. We're on a journey to reach our next milestone, and we need your help. Follow us today and support us going live. Imagine getting personalised readings, discovering your card of the day, and so much more. Don't miss out on the opportunity to explore new adventures with us. Follow, engage, and transform. Join our growing community at Spiritual Psychics TV with @SPTV UK on TikTok.
Introducing the SPTV app, your digital spiritual guide for an enlightening journey like no other. Immerse yourself in a world of audio and visual content crafted to inspire, educate, and entertain. Seek guidance with our card of the day, choosing up to 6 cards for personal insights. Enhance your daily life with our wellness section, featuring nutritious recipes, affirmations, and balanced living tips. Explore our spiritualism section for a deep understanding of the religion, its principles, and spiritual answers. Unravel the secrets of the clairs and broaden your spiritual horizon. Easily find local readers, therapists, centers, or churches with our comprehensive directory. Stay connected with live broadcasts, check our schedule, and get to know our insightful presenters. Delve into the meanings of angel numbers, crystals, and a comprehensive list of divination meanings. All of this and more, available for free on the SPTV app. Download now at sptv.uk/app and start your journey with your digital spiritual guide.
A demonstration of mediumship with Deb Clark is on tonight. Deb will be offering free mediumship readings to our viewers from 8 p.m.
Join Nick Brown with Karen Wood for their midweek Let Loose show, kicking off at 10:30 a.m. UK time tomorrow morning. Enjoy a blend of laughter, conversations, readings, including moments of healing and remembrance messages. So get ready for a wake-up call. See you there.
Tomorrow night from 8 p.m, our popular show, Live with Spirit, offers the opportunity for different readers each week to demonstrate their psychic and mediumship abilities.
Hi again. Okay. As I said before, I'm Sarah McGeachy, medium, and I'm glad to be here tonight. So thank you very much again, Richard. Okay, right. Let's see some names and see if we can. Right, Julie Burgoyne. Okay. Julie Burgoyne. Okay, right. Let me have a look. Okay. Right. I have a lady came through, okay, and I want to say that this lady was only in her, I want to say 40s, maybe 50s at a push, when she passed. She's also she's bringing through a child in her arms. So I believe that there has been. I don't want to say that this child even hit the earth plane. I want to say that she was, and I want to say she because there's a pink blanket there. I want to say that she was a miscarriage, but don't want to say an early miscarriage. I want to say quite sort of middle pregnancy, if you can understand that at all, Julie. As I say, this lady came through carrying this baby, so she's obviously bringing the baby girl up. Okay. Okay, I want to say that this she's given me Africa, okay? Now, somewhere, I don't know if it's Kenya or Nairobi or wherever, it's somewhere in Africa that she's given me links to, if you can understand that, okay? This lady, as I say, that passed in her 40s, she had, I want to say she had quite bad hips. She had quite bad, I want to say, arthritis in not just her hands, her hips. In fact, she was riddled with arthritis, but she had it the majority of her life. She was, I want to say she had, her joints were not just painful, they were inflamed and everything. If you can understand any of that, Julie, please. I also want to say this lady had a really good sense of humor. She was the type of woman who, as I say, she didn't have the best hand because, as I say, the pain that she was in, but she always tried to make the negative into a positive, if that makes sense. She didn't dwell on it was early, okay. She didn't dwell on the negative. She always tried to keep upbeat, positive, and everything else because she believed that and it was just her. She was just positive. You get some people, as I say, have the best in life and always look in a negative outlook. But as I say, she didn't have much, and she was in a lot of pain, but she always looked on the positive outside. Okay, and you say you don't know. Okay, right. As I say, this lady was. I think maybe you're saying you don't know to the African link. Okay. I don't know if there's been holidays or something. There's something to do with Africa. But I don't know what. As I say, there's a link somewhere. Maybe even a military link somewhere in the background. Okay. Right. So we're going back to this lady. Okay. And as I say, she was, yes. Okay. She was, as I say, although she was in pain and everything else, and she's laughing actually and saying she was rattling with tablets, because she had to take so many different tablets for her arthritis. Okay. I believe she had it when she was younger, and she's also given me the word. Your mum was positive. Okay. She's also given me the word polio. Now, I don't know if she had polio as a child, and this caused the disability, as I say, as she got older. I don't know, but she's mentioned the word polio. Okay. Okay. And she's also given me, I believe that she passed a few years ago. Okay. I don't think it was pretty recent. I think it was a good few years ago. And she's talking about like old time schools. She's talking about I don't know if you remember, but they used to have the wooden desk with the lid or whatever. And she's talking about putting chewing gum and putting it underneath the 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 lid, and then it would be stuck basically for the next person going in. She's talking about that basically. She's always saying that she was a joker. That's what she's trying to put across, if that makes sense. She was right from when she was little. She was a joker. She was known for just mucking about, if that makes sense. She's also talking about. Now she's showing me like, God, like, I don't know if I can't make out if she's drawing a picture or she's writing, but she's got like a pencil in her hand and she's got plain white paper. And as I say, she's either drawing a picture or she's writing. So she was either, yes, Mom. Okay, thank you. As I say, she was either really good with her hands, as I say, of drawing, or she was writing. She enjoyed writing. In fact, she's after this piece of paper, she's actually showing me what I believe would be like a diary, like an old-fashioned diary that you used to put in and lock it. You used to put in what you'd done every day, sort of thing, and then lock it up. I think she's showing me that she had this as a teenager. And all her secrets went in there, and she's laughing. She's saying not that she had many secrets. Okay. She's also given me the number 13. Now, she's saying it's unlucky for some, but it wasn't unlucky for her. Okay. What exactly she's meaning by that? Okay. Okay. It's either she was a drawer. Okay, thank you. Thank you. As I say, I did see her with, as I say, the pen and the paper, but I also saw her with the diary as well. Okay, right. As I say, she's given me the number 13, and I don't know if that could be the 13th of the month. It could be door number 13, but I don't believe that. I believe that because she's saying about it's unlucky for some. So I believe that the 13th, so either a child was born on the 13th or okay. Was she married maybe on the 13th? There's definitely something the 13th that she believes that this is, as I say, it's a good luck number rather than a bad luck number. Okay. She's also saying that you've kept some of her drawings. You've kept some of her drawings, and you've got them in a folder. Okay. And she's saying that if you can actually draw yourself if you want to. She's saying, but you're not really interested in drawing. She's saying, but you can actually draw. She says you always used to be able to draw. Okay. Okay, she's also given me right, it's an old fashioned, and I want to say old fashioned because I haven't seen them for a long, long time. But she's given me like a mirror and a brush, like, and they're both exactly the same. They've got like a pattern on the back of each one. It's like and I believe that was handed down from her mother to her, and I believe that maybe it's been handed down from her to you, or you've got it, or there's something about this, as I say, mirror with a brush, if you can understand that. As I say, it was definitely handed down. She might have thought you made. She might have thought you made your own luck. Well, we do indeed. Okay, okay, but think about the number 13. As I say, it definitely means something. Okay. As I say, and this mirror, as I say, it's got a handle, it's like an oval shaped mirror, and the brush is exactly the same with the handle and the oval shaped brush, as I say, and they both got patterns on the back of it. And as I say, the last time I saw one of them, I must have been a kid, and that was many, many moons ago. So as I say, if you can know anything about this brush, as I say, she's mentioned it for some reason. And as I say, I believe it was handed down the family from her mum to her. So I believe that you might have it. Okay. She's also talking about holidays. She's talking about holidays, and I believe what she's showing me is Spain. Okay, I'm seeing what I believe is the Spanish flag. Okay, so and she's talking about first family holidays was over. Drawings and paint. She had a mirror and a brush, but I don't have it. Okay, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. As I say, she's talking about like first family holidays when the kids were younger, going to Spain and thinking, just really, really enjoying themselves, thinking that they've kept up with the Joneses, if that makes sense. And she's laughing again, saying about keeping up with the Joneses. Because that's what she said, that's what it was all about back then. If one of the neighbours done something, everyone else copied. And she thinks it's hilarious. Okay, so I hope you can understand that. As I say, she's telling me that you need to, well, you don't need to do anything, but she'd like you to see you bucking up a little bit. By that, I want to say that you've maybe been down. And as I say, she wants you to buck up a little bit. She says she wants to see you smile. She says because you've got a beautiful smile. And she's also talking about, I want to say a doll. Okay. Did she have this doll looks really old-fashioned doll with a tight curly hair, and it's like the porcelain like the hard porcelain face with the eyes that look beady eyes. That's what she's. Yes, that's right. Spain. Thank you. She's given me this doll with the beady eyes, and I don't know if it's an heirloom or something that she played with when she was little or whatever, but it's certainly pretty old. She's given me this as well for some reason. I think it's maybe just memories that she's given you. But as I say, she wants you to smile more. She wants you to, she said there's not been much reason for you to smile lately. She says, but she says things do change, life can turn basically on a dime, is what she's saying. So you can be down one day and up the next. And she just wants you to smile more. And that's basically what she's saying. So with that, Julie, I'll leave our love with you, and thank you so much for working with me. Okie doke. So thank you. Right. Okay. Okay, right, one more then. One out of the waiting room. That's what I meant. Just any number. Apologies, I'm speaking to the gentleman behind the scenes. Richard. Hi, Melissa. I'm good, thank you. Okay. Do you have a brother in the spirit world, Melissa?
No, my brother's on this side.
Yeah. I just got the word brother when I saw you. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's been me. Okay. I do have a gentleman come through.
Okay.
Okay. I do have a gentleman come through, and I do have. I want to say that he was only in his 40s, maybe 50s when he passed.
Okay.
Quite
Yeah.
quite a youngish gentleman.
Mhm.
Okay, right, okay. And I want to say this man was a real hard worker. He believed that when he went out, as I say, he was the breadwinner of the family. That's what I want to say. He was just he believed that if he was bringing, he wasn't emotional, if that makes sense. What I'm trying to say is he wasn't emotional, and what he's actually saying is if he brought the money in and paid the bills and everything else, that was his job, if that makes sense. And it was like he wasn't the type to turn around and say, I love you and everything else. It's not that from that age or anything else. He just wasn't that type to say that. Does that make sense to you, Melissa?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Okay, no, that's
Sorry.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. He's just saying that he wasn't very, I want to say, emotionally mature, if that makes sense. And
Okay.
the reason he's telling me that, as I say, he wasn't the type of person. He could show people he loved them. The way he would do it would be, as I say, to go out and work and pay the bills and everything else. And that was his way of showing you that he loved you, rather than telling you he loved you the whole time. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can take that.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Right, give me something else we can work with, please. Okay. He's showing me himself in a suit. Okay. It's not like work clothes or anything. It's like a suit, and he's dressed up. And to me, it looks like he's actually going somewhere. Like, excuse me. It's like a suit that you would wear to a wedding, something like that. It's real dressed up
Okay.
suit, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. He hasn't got a flower in, which doesn't tell me it's a wedding, but as I say, it's a real nice, expensive suit.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. And he's also showing me a white limousine, Melissa. Does that make sense to you?
Nope. Not so far.
Okay. I'm not having much luck with tonight, am I? Hang on, let's have a
No.
look. Let's have a look. I can only give you what I get, and as I say, I'm getting a white.
Yeah.
This gentleman, as I say, is in a suit, and it's a bluey color suit. Okay, and as I say, he's showing me like a big long white limousine. But
Yeah, I don't think
did
I
you go
can
to
take
prom
that.
or anything? Did you go to prom or anything like that?
I went
Dressed
to a grad, yeah, but I wasn't
anything-
spoiled enough with the limos.
Okay, right. Okay.
Yeah, because I can't take, I don't think any of, other than the age, but
Okay, okay. Right. Can anyone else take any of this information at all? A gentleman in his 40s, maybe early 50s, as I say, just in a really nice suit. And as I say, there's a white limousine as well that he's talking about. I don't know if it's a wedding. I don't know if it's a prom or anything else. But if anyone else could take this, please, I'd appreciate someone, excuse me, speaking up. I'll carry on with you at the minute, Melissa, and see where we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
no worries. Yep.
Okay. Right. He's also telling me, was he a white office worker, a white collar worker? You know, like I don't know what a white collar worker is. Indoors. He's not like a construction worker or anything else. He sort of worked indoors. That's what I'm trying to say. So this gentleman worked indoors, and he was like, although he's dressed in a lovely suit, he wore a suit on a day-to-day basis as well, but nothing to that degree, if that makes sense to you at all. No.
No.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Right, I'm going to ask this gentleman. Oh, go on then. Okay. Right. I had a friend who I called my big brother, and I'm getting the limo to hire this weekend. Okay, okay. If you could sort of both listen, then Fee, if you could carry on listening, then please, I'll see what else I can bring up. I was going to ask him to step back, but we'll go from there and we'll see. Okay. Okay. This gentleman, he's telling me that even when, as I say, he got older, he enjoyed his sport. He was quite sporty, if that makes sense. He was, excuse me, he went out. I want to say he went out jogging. I want to say he played squash. It's either squash or tennis, but I think it's squash that he's showing me. He's also showing me that, as I say, he was every night after work, and that's why I want to say he worked like in an office or in a bank or inside, like in a suit, as I say. And then, as I say, at lunchtimes or after work, he'd go to the squash and play squash and whatnot. As I say, he was quite fit in that respect. So yeah, okay. So of course, there's a wee bit of a lag, isn't there? Okay. So Fee, if you could understand any of that at all, he was 41 and he loved football. Okay, okay. What about the sport? Actually playing sport, as I say, that's more what he was talking about, rather than unless he played football as well. But he was playing sport. He believed it, to keep himself fit. He wanted to keep himself on top form, basically. As I say, he was very good mentally. He was very good. He's very knowledgeable, if that makes sense, and he just wanted to keep his body fit as well. And I actually believe that he's showing me a young child. He's showing me like a young child. So I believe that he left young children behind. Okay. So you're still not understanding any of that, Melissa? No.
No. Sorry. Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you. Okie doke, Fee. As I say, are you understanding any more of that? That, as I say, he left either one young child or young children behind, and he was pretty fit. As I say, that he wanted to keep himself fit. But I'm also getting very sort of, he's making me aware of up here on my chest. So I want to say that I don't know if he had. I want to say he's just really tight chested. I want to say something like asthma or something like that, and that's why he was sort of wanted to keep himself fit, if that makes sense. But he's making me really, really tight across my chest at the moment. If you can understand any of that, Fee. The child's my grandson. He was named after him. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, right. He's also saying that he was not growing up, but the last few years or whatever, he was one of the boys, if that makes sense. He had a good few friends, and as I say, he used to like to go out and to maybe just the pub or whatever once a week, and just, I don't know, go out and have a drink with his mates or whatever, and then maybe have a curry or something on the way home, and then that was just him. Although like 90% of him was like a family man, if that makes sense. He's also saying that he liked betting. He's talking about going to the bookies and betting. And booking online and just like, I don't know, the horses, the dogs and all that sort of stuff, the racing. He has to say he liked the odd flutter, basically, is what he's saying. And he's also given, right, I'm not one usually for getting anything, but he's given me a bunch of red roses. Red roses usually means to a partner or something. My granddaughter has middle name and she's been in hospital with her chest. Yes, he loved being with the lads. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. It's making sense now. As I say, he's given me the red roses. And he's also given me yellow roses. As you can see, I've got yellow roses on my wall, but he's given me yellow roses. And I believe I want to say there was a wreath made with yellow roses. I think it was his name. I'm seeing something. And as I say, it's made with yellow and white roses, or yellow and white carnations or something. It's yellow flowers anyway. And as I say, it's made into like a wreath with a name. Okay. Okay, what else? What else are you giving me? Right, for some reason, he's given me Super Mario. I don't even know what Super Mario is. It's a game, is it not? Anyway, right, okay, right. He's given me Super Mario, okay? So I don't know if he was a gamer. I don't know if Super Mario meant. I think Super Mario's been on the go for donkey's years. So you'll maybe understand Super Mario. As I say, I haven't got the foggiest. All I've been given is Super Mario in my third eye. Okay. Yep, he's also given me. There's also, oh man, who's that? Sonic the Hedgehog. I know he's a dad and goes and puts pets on. I took yellow roses for friendship at his funeral. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. As I say, and he's also given me Sonic the Hedgehog. So I think he came from an era where he was a gamer. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure about that one, as I say, because I'm not sure with the gaming. But as I say, that's what he's given me. I think it's just proof to let you know who we've got. Okay. Okay. He's also given me the name. Now, as I say, I'm not great with names and I don't know why I give them because I'm usually wrong, but he's given me the name Kieran. If you can understand the name Kieran, that's not very, as I say, it's not like everyone's got that name. So so if you know it, you'll know it. As I say, Kieran, I think it's Keiron, Kieran. Okay. And Kyle. Just give me the name Kyle as well. Kieran and Kyle. Okay, if that makes any sense to you, Fee. Okay. Right, what would you like to say, if anything? What would you like to say, if anything? Okay. He's making my chest fill with I really fill with love. And I think that's what he wants to put across, how much he loves and misses everyone. Because he's saying, grief is a two-way thing. You might grieve, excuse me, at this side when they pass, but they also grieve at that side. And that's what he wants to put across, that the love that, yes, you know both names, thank you. As I say, he just wants you to know that the love that he has for everyone is just, the love is be all and end all, basically. And that's what he wants to put across, that just because he's passed, his love doesn't stop there, sort of thing. So I'll leave his love with you, Fee, and thank you so much for working with me. Okie doke. Right. I think so. Right. I will say cheerio and thank you so much for coming on and supporting me. And as I say, again, my name's Sarah McGeachy and I do have all across socials. It's just at Sarah McGeachy Medium if you'd like to follow me, which would be appreciated. And thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye.